Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC News Today channel. The contrast to a year ago could not be starker, the emotion more extreme. Back then in this very week, Liverpool had lost, lamely, to their old foe and hated neighbours Everton, a fourth straight defeat at Fortress Anfield that threatened to demolish that legend forever. Trophies seemed a lifetime away. A simple win would have been welcome. There were very real questions about the end of an era. Yet now, 12 months later, the number 4 has a very different meaning. Jurgen Klopp's team head to Wembley this weekend with their eyes still firmly set on a quadruple. The first time in his illustrious management career he is still chasing 4 trophies at this stage of the season. The manager looks back on that time a year ago with a mixture of horror and pride, at the hole they dug themselves into, and then got themselves out of, and suggests he is both calmer for the experience and a little more understanding of why he is paid so much money. It was so intense, so hard, he says of the period without all 4 senior centre-halves, where Liverpool eventually slumped to a club record 6 straight defeats at Anfield. You don't have solutions player-wise because the players are just not there. So how can we keep the others confident through that and until the moment when we are in a different moment? It's not cool. I would go home and think, that's why they pay me that much money. In other moments I still don't understand why they do it, but in these moments I think, yes, that's why it is. For the great managers, there are always positives in adversity. Klopp is certainly one of the former, and has had many of the latter in a career that hasn't always been the perfect upward curve history now suggests. He has surprised himself a little, he says now, with his reaction to that run of defeats, which threatened to turn his great team into also-rans, and also so very nearly cost them Champions League football this season. "I'm calmer than I thought in difficult moments," he explained. Have your say. Will Liverpool win a quadruple? Join the debate here. I never thought more about football, and I think a lot about football, than in this period. How can we make it work? How can we make it so we just have a chance? That was really tough, while everyone was talking about the former champion and now the worst ever defending champion. Thank you very much, that was really nice. That period, not only without so many key players, but also without the passion of the supporters, was as tough as it gets, which is why he rates the third-placed finish amongst the highlights of his career. He also appreciates even more the power of the Liverpool fans, who will no doubt be as vocal as ever at Wembley. Playing in an empty stadium is a tough one. I am an emotional coach, we are an emotional team, we are an emotional club, he said. We are not like a little bit here, a little bit there. We need this extra bit. That was obviously not there, and it was not helpful in the most difficult situation we had. Injury-wise, it was absolutely crazy. That is why I always say, after winning the Premier League and Champions League, I think finishing third last season comes next, because that was absolutely incredible how we did that in the end. Incredible. We were pretty much on 3 wheels getting somehow over the line. Now, it is back to 4-wheel drive towards those 4 trophies, and no one at Liverpool will take the passion of the fans at Wembley for granted.